I'm Sean Casey.
I'm Vaughn Casey.
And I'm Mary Casey.
And this is Case Closed.
They signed.
Here we
The
go.
franchise signed Hunter Henry. They signed.
First take of Case Closed. This is Vaughn, Liam. I'm Dad. And we thought since we're in quarantine that we would do our best to show you a little football knowledge and have a little pastime. So, first on the agenda for today is free agencies, winners and losers in Case Closed. Liam,
Huh.
who's the biggest winner in free agency?
I'm probably being a little biased here. Kind of think the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. Oh, really? Why don't you elaborate on that?
Because they got Tom Brady to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
and how do you think he's going to work out with his new coach? As opposed to his old coach, the GOAT.
Yeah.
Bill
Bill
Belichick.
Belichick's to go.
Who's his new coach?
Bruce Arians.
Okay.
I mean, he's pretty good. But no one could beat Bill Belichick.
Okay.
But Tom Brady also has Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. And they might get Antonio Brown, you never know.
That's not happening. We already heard today.
Really?
Yeah, coach said not going to happen. He's not part of their culture.
Yeah. It's not part of anyone's culture.
Okay. All right, so Vaughn, your thoughts on the biggest boom of free agency?
Well, I mean, it's the biggest player out there, Brady.
Okay, there's the camera. Hey, what's up, camera? So why do you think Tom Brady is the biggest boom as opposed to the biggest bust in free agency?
I feel like he went to a team where he has more weapons, better O-line, and a better run game. I mean, his biggest problem last year was his run game. They could not run the ball. And this year with way more weapons on offense and defense.
Weren't the Patriots missing their
Besides-
center
Yes.
last year? Who was that?
David Andrews.
David Andrews. So
Blood clot.
that's a big deal. And what about Tampa Bay? I mean, anybody have any idea who their center is?
No.
Not on Tampa Bay. You'll know it soon enough since Brady's there now.
Yeah.
All right. What are Brady's biggest weapons now?
His wide receivers.
Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin.
His wide
Chris
receivers.
Godwin and Mike Evans.
Okay.
OJ Howard's not too bad either.
Okay. I like that. What about the biggest busts of free agency on Case Closed here? These are just, by the way, opinion pieces from the Casey family, hence the name Case Closed. But opinions.
Huh?
I'll tell you right now what mine is. Phillip Rivers, what are you doing? Retire! I mean, what are you
He's
thinking?
making
25 million? Dude, the guy's a pick machine.
Well, no matter how bad he plays, he's gonna make 25 million. Unless they release him.
He still makes 25 million. He just signed it.
Exactly.
He's a bust. Already, I'm calling it.
Well, why would you retire if you make $25 million a year?
I'm just saying, he's going to be the biggest bust. Now, look, I'm seeing here a little update real quick. Patriots are showing a lot of interest in Kyle Allen.
What?
He
He's
plays
on the
for the
Redskins.
They're showing interest in Kyle Allen. Why are they doing that?
Okay.
He played
He
pretty
just
well for
went
the
to the Redskins, so.
He played well for the Panthers last year,
All right.
and he was able to keep Christian McCaffrey hot. I mean, you have to have talent to be able to get him the ball while you're getting rushed by 285-pound men.
Okay.
Talking about the Panthers, I think they actually did pretty well. They
Yeah.
signed Teddy Bridgewater.
That he's gonna be good this year.
I mean, they got Robbie
He's a good-
Anderson.
Okay.
He's a pretty good wide receiver, in my opinion. They did lose James Bradbury at cornerback, but
Okay.
I mean,
What about, this?
signing Teddy B was big.
So that brings up another great question here. Cam Newton. What's up? He hasn't gone anywhere yet.
I think he's going to the Chargers.
You both think he's going to the Chargers?
Yep.
Whoa. LA Cam Newton kind of seems like a good fit. I think. He's
I mean,
flashy.
Yeah.
He's a superstar.
I mean, they've had. I mean,
He's gotta
they're
step up his
first
game now.
Versatile QB. You know?
He has to step up his game.
I mean,
The way he played this year.
Rivers is not the fastest QB, you know. But Cam's a dual threat. That's what I like.
The dual threat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He can run the ball too.
Before he got injured last year, The way he played was not good. He has to step up his game if they
Okay.
can sign him.
Okay, I like that. Let's go on to what do we think about the Patriots?
Oh
you know?
God. That was-
Quarterbacking situation.
I mean, they franchise tagged Joe Tooney, which is nice. They lost Calvin away. They lost Brady, of course, who's the GOAT.
I mean, what about? I mean, they still have Edelman. Who's gonna step in? Who's their starting quarterback now?
Jared Stidham.
I'm just
Jared Stidham.
Jared Stidham.
Okay, Stidham. Ooh, I mean, he played one.
Draft
He played
Jake
one
Fromm.
play. And
Draft
threw
Jake-
he played one play last year and threw a pick six.
Yep.
One play.
We want
Threw a pick six.
Fromm.
It's probably
Draft-
Jake Fromm.
To all those Patriots out there, draft Jake Fromm.
Oh,
Draft
interesting.
him.
Interesting. Why Jake Fromm? From Georgia?
Yeah.
Yes.
He fits their offensive scheme.
Why?
Pocket passer, but he's more athletic than Brady ever was. He can get out of the pocket and run if he needs to.
Okay, I like it. I like that. All right, next on the agenda here at Case Closed, and then we'll let's see. Oh, all right. I'm hearing from the little man, Liam over there. He wants to talk about the Atlanta Falcons. What's up?
They obviously got Todd Gurley, which is big. I don't know what they're gonna do with Devontae Freeman now, but
So I remember seeing Todd Gurley tweeted, enough of this running stuff. It's time to fly. So what do you think? Gurley obviously was considered kind of a bust and the biggest paid running back ever. He had an injury that he didn't tell anybody about. What's up with that? But now he's on Atlanta. You think he's gonna fly or you think he's gonna crawl?
I think he's gonna do well actually.
Why?
Because with Julio Jones, he's such a big factor. I mean, him and Calvin Ridley, I feel like they really open up their running game a little bit. It's got Jake Matthews, who's a pretty good tackle. Chris Lindstrom, nice O-guard.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like all the weapons are there.
Okay. I like that.
And his teammate, Dante Fowler, came with him.
Ooh.
To the Falcons.
Oh. Okay.
Right now, it's a little early to tell if they're a boom or a bust. I think this year they lost a lot of key players, but they also gained a lot of key players. They got Gurley, but they lost Austin Hooper, who was one of the best tight ends in the league last year. He was amazing, and he went to the Browns. They lost Devondre Campbell, their linebacker, but they signed Dante Fowler to replace Vic Beasley, who they also lost to the Titans. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see. That's going to be too early to tell for right now.
Okay. All right. So for all you California folks and soon to be Las Vegas folks, we're going to move on to the Raiders because the Raiders just picked up Mariota. It's kind of a big deal.
That's big.
Because we're hearing that they were kind of back and forth on Carr, whether he was going to be their starting quarterback. Mariota, obviously, I think Carr is still a better quarterback. But what's the general consensus of the Raiders for this year now that they're going to
They
Las
signed
Vegas?
two very good linebackers in Corey Littleton and Nick Kwazowski, I believe, from the Bears.
Okay.
And they picked up Nelson Aguilar, who's a nice deep threat, good wide receiver too.
Okay. I like that. Vaughn, any input on the Raiders?
Nelson Aguilar played great 2 years ago. Last year, he's been
For
steady.
the Eagles?
Yes, he's been steady. And coming out of SC,
Yep.
he's been very steady, and he's a big offensive player. He'll make a lot of great catches this year. They're signing two really good linebackers. Mariota 2 years ago was not as bad as he played last year. He's got to find a way to get back to where he was playing. He was playing at an elite level, and he's got to get back to that. He's going to want to start over Derek Carr.
Okay. So finally, here on Case Closed, we're going to end with who our picks are to win the Super Bowl next year. Liam.
I gotta go with the Chiefs again.
Whoa!
They got everything. They just franchise tagged Chris Jones. Patty Mahomes is obviously just doing amazing right now. Tyreek Hill, I mean, no one can keep up with them. Travis Kelsey's at the prime of his game. I mean, they just got everything, I feel like.
Okay, all right. I like that pick for Liam right now. Case closed.
They did lose
Vaughn.
the Chiefs. It's going to be tough with them. They did lose a big part of their defense. Kendall Fuller, he was an elite cornerback.
Okay.
But their offense is so high powered, they didn't lose anybody. They lost Rashad Breeland, another cornerback.
Great corner.
So
So
that's
so
two
so
big corners right there.
who's your pick to win the Super Bowl this year?
If the Chiefs can sign somebody on defense as a corner, they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh God, Chiefs,
But,
man! That's
I mean-
2 for the Chiefs.
Their offense is too high overpowered. Who's going to stop them? I mean, the Patriots just love Brady. They can't win a game with their defense.
That's true,
Their
but there's
offense is gonna-
one team that I feel like could probably stop them at this point. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! They got Brady, baby! Look, I know he's 43, 42, but I was listening to some other radio the other day, and there were statistics guys looking at his arm. His arm's actually stronger than it's ever been. He's still got a deep threat. It is. Woj said his arm is better than it's ever been. Brady's elite, man, and it's going to be tough to beat them, but he's got a lot of firepower, but I like it. So we got Chiefs. I'm really a very tentative Tampa Bay Buccaneers just because
With the
I'm from
Bucs, too.
Massachusetts.
With the Bucks too, they just re-signed 2 great pass rushers in JPP, Jason Pierre-Paul, and Ndamukong Suh.
Ooh, Nelly! And
The
Dominican,
dirtiest
he's still
player
got
of
some
all
juice in
time.
him.
I don't know about the Saints are going to be very elite this year. They just signed Emmanuel Sanders, who's an amazing wide receiver, and they're going to be very hard to beat with Drew Brees.
All right, well,
So either
This
the
is-
Chiefs or the Saints.
okay. This has been the first episode of, boys, what is this? 1, 2, 3.
Case
Case closed!
Awesome. Just a couple of things before you leave.